Hello. Clay, thanks for being a wise man in my life. Ignorance is the enemy.
Ignorance.
What does that say?
I think it's ignorance.
Yeah, that's what I said. But what's the name there?
But we always are ignorant, and then we go into
July
brilliance.
1st. That's my brother's
So we
birthday.
go from ignorance to brilliance all the time.
Huh.
The person didn't know
That's
that.
the third book in a row. Please subscribe show. YouTube Cole Spivey.
Kind of taking a moment to kind of adjust to the new glasses before I make the purchase because I'm going mostly for comfortability. When she's reading
April
books.
20th was by Alexander Graham Bell.
Okay, yeah, he invented the telephone.
Yeah.
That's why his last name was Bell.
Oops.
Sweetie.
Sorry. I'm trying to find mine.
This is by, who's it by?
Oh, she has 17 million tweeters. I think that's what it said.
Oh, it's a tweeter? A tweeter wrote a book?
It's not a bird.
So she's a tweeter.
I feel like looking at some religion books. This is so cute.
I can't really tell. I mean, I'm just kind of, because these actually cracked right here. So they'll be, super glue usually doesn't work. I can try it later. Sometimes I can super glue them and get a few more weeks out of them. I'm just trying to think of how uncomfortable these are really. I'm just see like things like this, maneuverability. You can see the difference. These actually kind of flex, even though this is no longer attached here. So they're real loose now. And these maybe will tighten, I don't know. She likes these, the black ones, she says, are too round and she can't stand looking at them when they're on my face. So I guess they look too much like Elton John or something. And these are more kind of, I guess, cat-like. So I have to make that decision. I'm noticing that these will kind of go on and be snug, when I'm moving around and that kind of thing. So this actually says you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Dr. Seuss. Yeah, these are a little weak. I'm just trying to... These must have been really good lenses right here. I just noticed I'm in self-help right here. Here's a book right here. Steven Pinker, The Better Angels of Our Nature, Why Violence Has Declined. This is a New York Times, I guess book review, I guess is what they I was gonna see if there's a copyright date on it. Kind of testing out the glasses is what I'm doing. It's a really hard choice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm testing to see what the power is on each one. It's about the same. Really? Oh, this one actually has a receipt in it. Right here. Maybe that I'm maybe not used to it yet. These are the older ones. Usually what I do to to really get good focus is I take 2 lenses, and then I can see very clear. It just seems like the double the lens does it for me. It's 2004. It's a 2004 book. The receipt on it actually says 2017. So the 2004 book still being purchased in 2017. The past is foreign country. They do things differently there. The past is a foreign country. They do things differently there. L.P. Hartley said that right there. I don't know. I'm guessing 2004 because the review that came out on it was 2004. One of the book list reviews right here, or Slate in New York. I was thinking Penguin Books is the publisher right there. Yeah, here we go. No, it's actually copyright 2011. I don't know why there was a 2004 review on it. The copyright was reserved 2011. It could have been older than that. It could have been republished. But I saw something in here. Maybe I don't know. I thought I saw 2004. Yeah, best of 2011. It's a 2011 book. A NetGalley best. New York Times notable book. A library journal. One of Amazon's 100 best books of the year. Pretty good book I picked up. This is Steven Pinker. I don't really know much about him. Yeah, I could have swore I saw something that said 2004. Bill Gates says one of the most important books I've ever read. Not just this year, but ever. I'm never going back to Microsoft. I didn't say that, but I did say that. This is The Economist right here. A subtle piece of natural philosophy to revival that of the great thinkers of the Enlightenment. He writes like an angel, too. Must be a pretty good book. Pretty hefty. Here's some bar graph stuff in it right here. More bar graph. Population of cities. Statistics and narratives. Despotism and political violence. So this is like non-state and state. Bystander, aggressor, victim, war right here. Predation. The pacification process. Look, life is nasty, brutish, and short, but you knew that when you became a caveman. New York cartoon. I got a funny thing about the pacification. There was one time I had this friend that was a skinhead, and he was fighting the skull punk. The skull punk used to walk by his house every day. And he was walking by his house every day, so the skinhead walked up to him, said, "Why are you passing by my house every day?" And the skull punk said, "I have every right to pass by your house." And so he was like, "I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and fight and get this out of the way." And so the guy said, "Look, I'm not much of a fighter. Actually, to be honest, I'm a pacifist." The skull punk said that. So I'm a pacifist. And so the skinhead said, "Well, you pacifist by my houseifist every daycifist." That really happened. This is about the pacification process right here. I grew up and I went to Richland High School, and there were actual skinheads there that would want to fight all the freaking time. So people kind of would go around and say, "Well, I'm a pacifist." Here's something about sellout right here. Flouting conventions of cleanliness and property in the 1960s. This is mentioning LSD right here. A huge circus performer weighing over 350 pounds and hallucinating on LSD, stripped naked, and ran berserk through the crowd to the stage, knocking guests in all directions, prompting a group of angels to leap from stage and club him unconscious. This is in something called Gimme Shelter right here. No citation is needed for what happened next, since it was captured in the documentary Gimme Shelter, which is a documentary with the Rolling Stones. This is a pretty cool book right here. Then there's a fine point of spitting. Talking about spitting. This is kind of like a hippie book. That guy became, what happened is he became like a, it says, "In the world they'll inherit." He became basically a yuppie and wrote this book. This guy was probably a hippie. It looks pretty out there. It looks like it won some awards or everything. I just literally just picked this book right off the shelf. It is. Pretty cool. It's known as The History of Farting by Dr. Benjamin Bart. The greatest farter the world has ever known was Joseph Pujol. He became famous as Le Patamine, the toast of Paris, a remarkable performer whose unique brand of showmanship shattered the famous Moulin Rouge. Hey, sweetie, this is a book about the history of farting. Right here.
Yeah, the history of farting. It's not on the other side.
I think they look fine. She thinks they look a little too round, but yeah, they're kind of spikely-ish a little bit, but they're comfortable. So she gave me these to be comfortable in, which look a little like Harry Caray.
I like those. Y'all let me know.
Harry Caray, didn't he talk
A
like this?
or
The
B?
Cubs are out tonight, and we're
I
going
like
to
those.
sing. Yeah,
Those are the
these are the
ones
ones.
I like.
I'm gonna wear these for when we're going out, and then when I want to do Harry Caray, but the Cubs are out tonight, people in Chicago, and today we're gonna sing. Take 1, 2, 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the.
Watch out for that stupid card.
And Cracker Jacks and hot dogs and Cracker Jacks.
Give me a sticker. Give me a sticker.
Tell me when my mommy may never get back to the. And then this would be like the normal kind of.
Oh,
I
what
have
is
to
she
get used
talking?
to. But anyway, oh crap! I gotta stop this way.
Oh, it's right over.
Yeah, we're going to Cotton Patch. I'll probably have to vlog it because I have to vlog everything because I got the vlogging disease, which is probably something psychiatrists or
Can we stop
well, at
at
least
racetrack real quick?
not
I don't think they
psychiatrists,
have
but
alcohol.
psychologists
What
are
is
probably
that
coming up. The Oedipus Rex or the vlogging disease or whatever. We're going where to get what? We're going to the Cotton Patch.
Yeah, racetrack.
There isn't a
There's
racetrack. Anyway, there's
a gas
Cotton
station.
Patch right there.
Is there a gas station over there?